Good afternoon, Chrisfield fams and students, and happy Easter. Here are your updates for the week. We have one more day off for spring break. That'll be Monday. And then we have to come back in on Tuesday, and we're going to be doing our Spirit Week. So I'll go over some of our days for the 4 days of the week, and we have prom on Saturday. So just a few things going on this week. Let's make sure that we finish April strong. This is the last full week of April, and we want to make sure that we are setting ourselves up for success at the end of the school year. On Tuesday, we are doing country versus country club. So when you're dressed up, you're either dressed up as a country or you're dressed up as someone from the country club. Use your imagination on those. I don't know exactly what all that means myself, but I'm guessing countries like cowboy boots, and country club might be, polos and sweater vests. I don't know. Use your imagination on that. But that is country versus country club on Tuesday. We have art club meeting after school. We have a track meet at Mardela that starts at 4 o'clock. And we have an academy baseball and softball game at Washington that will be played in Princess Anne, and that will also be at 4 o'clock. On Wednesday, a couple things. We have National School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. So if you're riding the bus, tell them thank you for getting you to school safely each and every day and getting you home after school safely each and every day. So National School Bus Driver Appreciation Day is Wednesday. We are still wearing green for mental health awareness on Wednesday. Remember, there has to be uniform bottoms. They can wear a green shirt or a mental health shirt. But also on Wednesday, going with our Spirit Week, it's anything but a book bag day. Anything but a book bag day. Have a little fun with that. All right, it is picture day for band and school clubs. WorWic seniors will be here to talk about enrollment. So make sure you get up with them if you plan on going to WorWic. We have a baseball and softball versus Snow Hill game at 4 o'clock. That's home. That's varsity. We have a unified bocce match at Pocomoke. That'll also be at 4 o'clock. And then there's an academy baseball and softball game at Holly Grove, and that also starts at 4 o'clock. A lot going on Wednesday. On Thursday, you're dressing as your favorite decade. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Your favorite decade. All right? Have a little fun as well. We have a varsity baseball and softball game versus Pocomoke. That's at home, 4 o'clock. And we have a unified bocce match at Decatur that also is at 4 o'clock. On Friday, Crab or Pride, we're wearing purple and gold. Wear as much purple and gold as you can. That's Friday. We'll have a pep rally at 1:30 for our to get ready for prom, and we have a baseball and softball game against Decatur at home, and that starts at 4 o'clock. On Saturday, our Grand March starts at 6. Make sure you have your tickets paid for. That's at 6 o'clock, and then our prom starts at 7 o'clock at the Elks Club. All right, so we have a lot going on in this short week. It is, again, the last full week of April, so we're moving right along, getting ready to get into testing. I went around to a couple of classes last week to just talk about getting prepared for these tests, make sure that we're doing the best that we can, setting ourselves up for success. CCR, it's a big deal for you. It opens up a lot of doors, a lot of recognitions. So do the best that you can. If you miss an assignment, talk to your teacher right away. If you miss a day, bring your notes in and talk to your teacher right away so that we can get those assignments done. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their Sunday and another wonderful day off on Monday, and we will see all the students on Tuesday.